So I graduated from Georgia Tech with a major in computer science. I knew that like entrepreneurship, like at least back then, and maybe even today, I don't know, like entrepreneurship was like never really my thing. I am a person that is more toward like stability, and I like working for big company for the security and the stability that they're able to provide me. So I started my business officially after I moved back to China due to family reason. It was really hard the first year, especially with everything that's go through. For the first year, the business is growing, but I didn't see any money in return because every time, like when things sells, you have to restock everything, and you have to invest more money in. So eventually, whatever profit that you earn, you have to kind of reinvest them back into the business. So I didn't really make any money in terms of like getting any money back into my bank until around a year and a half. And it's definitely not as stable, and it's not gonna lie, it's not as fun, I guess, as having like a stable job like I did back when I was in US. So comparing to, my salary beforehand, I definitely didn't make as much as I did in my full-time job for the first year that I just started. But for now, yeah, I definitely make like a multiples of what I had compared to my original salary. But like those are no guarantee. Like there's no guarantee that you're just gonna jump into a business and you're gonna fail or succeed. The risk is relatively high. So I never really did like a super clear math in terms of what's the multiple, but on a ballpark, it should be at least 10 times as much as I earned before when I was working on a day job. Like if everything goes well, then technically, yeah, I could, reach financial freedom within like 3 years if everything goes well. And this is not something that I could have achieved if I was just stuck at where I were and work as a software engineer forever as my lifetime career. So just to throw out a number, like there has been company reaching me offering to buy my business for around 2.5 million to 3 millions just a few days ago. So that is what I've achieved in 2 years, and it actually feels big, and I don't know how to describe it. It's just a very different path that I've took in my life. So like I mentioned earlier, when I am working for myself, I'm definitely more motivated to go to work. I mean, if you're not motivated when you're working for yourself, your company is likely to go down. Okay, not gonna lie on that. My day job has kind of changed because, as the business grow, what I've been focusing is different. Early on, like 2 years ago, when we just get started with the whole e-commerce thing, my primary focus would be to develop new products and bring out products to customer that has a very high value for money, and it's also affordable and profitable. But right now, that's around like 20 to 50 products that is under the brand. It's not my primary focus to expand them anymore. I'm more focusing on how to improve on the overall qualities and how to improve on the customer satisfaction. Yeah, so a lot of people have actually asked me this, like when you have like an idea and a concept of a product, how do I bring it into life, right? Like how do I actually make it happen? Formula ready, and really just for any physical product on the market. So Streamline is really the same. First, you have to know, well, you have to first, number one is most important. You have to do your market research, right? You have to know that this product is something that not only excited you, but actually excited actual consumer. And just to give you an example on how important marketing research is, let's say you develop a product from scratch, right? You find like the best manufacturer and you did everything right. And you're ready to sell. You think this thing is gonna be boom, blow up the world. Like that's gonna be a hit. If it's a good product, it's likely gonna earn you a return of investment rate of like 3 to even 5 if it's really good. That means for every $1 you invest in, you're gonna earn $3 to $5 that you invest in. But if you choose a bad product, say you didn't do your marketing research good enough, you have a bad product, then the return of investment could be negative, right? Let's say you invest $100, you might end up losing $100. Yeah, but for like if you have a really good product that you invented by yourself, even for just one product, you might earn anything from 200,000 to 500,000 versus a product that makes you lose all your money. That's the difference. So marketing research is the king. That's the number one most important thing in terms of e-commerce business, in my opinion. Anyway, you have the idea, and after you have the blueprint and everything, you have to find a manufacturer to make the prototype for you, making sure that your idea is workable. And after you get like the prototype, basically you make sure it works the way that you want, and then you could mass produce it. But I think the hardest part is to find a reliable manufacturer. It doesn't really come to the mind of a lot of entrepreneurs, because when they first get something started and they're not really aware of how the whole system works, they would usually look for a manufacturer who could deliver the product or prototype to them at the fastest time possible at the cheapest cost available. You are stepping into a blind spot because you don't understand how the industry works. People who could deliver product to you at a fast and efficient cost is oftentimes not the best option you have. And that would cause a tremendous amount of trouble later on the line if you're really trying to work on something that you felt like would change the world. Because the more you sell, the problem is gonna emerge. So I think that finding a reliable manufacturer is definitely the hardest part throughout the whole process. And it's just like a trial and error thing you have to really go through. There's no clear guideline on how to do it.